Last one?
Yeah, last one was
I
2
was
hours.
just at work and I ain't been watching. My boss kept calling me. I said, you know what?
Yeah, it was 2 hours. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
I said,
Wow.
it didn't even feel like it was 2 hours.
Welcome to episode 11 of This
11?
Might Get Canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy, damn, we moving, son.
Yeah.
We are your hosts. I'm Daph.
Dance MATTICS.
Bugsy.
Slim.
You can hear you?
I hope so, Slim. You can hear me?
So listen, right? This is a part 2 of the conversation, Believe All Women. And when that episode aired, someone hit me up, low-key kind of triggered, and they had different opinion on it. So she's here to defend herself
What's that?
and speak about
That feedback. Hold on.
defeat all women about that. You hear the feedback? Is that us?
No, I think it's it. You got it?
All right.
All right.
So go ahead, Slim. So this episode, either way, Slim, what do you feel about Believe All Women? What was the issue about that?
Well, I told you what the issue was. I hadn't watched the whole episode at first. But the clip I seen was triggering to me because I kind of felt like you were saying basically that women, we were the reason that we got. I think that's what I hit you about. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's
No,
not extreme.
Yeah, I would.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys say grape too, by the way. You guys say
Oh,
grape.
my bad.
Yeah, that's mad.
So basically, what I was saying is this, right? Believe all women is dangerous. This mantra, this slogan, because what you're doing is saying believe a woman no matter what. That's BS. What I'm saying is women could lie about grape with no proof, and by that logic, just believe her because it said believe all women. Like Cuomo, what Cuomo said before, believe all women, believe all women. Until something happened to him, he like, don't believe that.
Yeah, that comes with experience.
So what I would say is that women can, for example, right? Women keep saying women get grape. Yes, that happens. Yes. But a lot of them don't even understand what grape actually means and what it is. Because when we technical, with transsexuals trick men to lying to them about the sex or whatever, and fucking with them, that's also great. But
I
no
absolutely agree.
one ever counts it as grape. It's really great.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's the same thing.
Why
It's
isn't it the
entrapment.
same for men?
How is that? So just let me understand this. How is that? Because you have to have
Took
sex with
advantage.
this. You have to have sex with this person, right? You didn't at no point did you realize this person was a transgender.
No, but I'm saying like you could have oral sex with them, or you can even have a drunk night, pull their pants down, and have sex changes too.
I mess with both genders. I'm pretty sure no
Sex
matter how
changes too.
drunk I've gotten, I know whether
Sex
I'm having
changes
sex
too.
with a man or a female.
Sex changes too.
Yeah.
Sex changes, their
It's for the trans-
penis, you have to pump it up, and their vaginas do not feel the same. They don't self
How
lubricate.
you know that?
What do you mean? How do I know that?
How would we know that?
Yeah,
Why
I'm
would you
gonna
not?
lie.
Why would you not know that you're having sex? And
Do you
this
see
is the
surgeries?
things that go on in
Yo.
this world.
I just watched a taxi cab confession.
Do you see the surgery?
With a
No, I have
dude-
watched the surgeries
Dang,
actually.
that's still out?
Nah, I was watching the old one. But
Oh.
a dude was having sex with a tranny who got the full surgery. He said it feels just the same. You can't really tell the difference.
See?
Right.
And that was just his words. I didn't know it was a man until he spoke. But even he was like, "Yo, we will never be women because we can never have periods. We can't have kids. So no matter how much surgery we do."
So, answer me this, and I'm just asking because I've watched the surgery a few times and watched so many things on it. How explain to me, even if I didn't watch the surgeries, and since I'm pretty sure none of you guys have, how do you expect
have.
you've had? Well, okay, so
Go ahead.
okay, good. So, how is the vagina going to the vagina is a self-lubricating, self-cleaning organism. So mechanism. So how is it going to do that when you change the vagina from penis? Just think about the actual makeup of the vaginal canal and the penis.
I'm about to bust that bubble.
Go ahead.
I'm about to burst that penis.
Because
right
you
now.
guys don't lubricate. You guys don't. You
Pause.
guys ejaculate semen. You guys don't. Your
That's
penis
getting
doesn't
blanked out.
lubricate each other. It's self-lubricate.
First of all-
so when you turn the penis into a vagina, how are you self-lubricating?
First of all, not all vaginas to be dealt with was wet. Some females just don't get wet.
That's not true.
No,
They're just not
hold
attracted
on,
to you.
Hold on. Men, I'm telling you, some females.
I'm telling you.
Hold on, let me get my thing out. Some females are so much sexually active, to be slutty, to be probably honest, that they literally loses it. They can be humping on multiple guys in one day. And when they get to you, That happens, or some other females have a higher level, and they keep. I
heard.
Trust me, I literally, I'm from experience. I'm telling you this.
I'm telling you this as a gynecological nurse.
And
and as a female herself, I'm letting you know that the vagina is nothing but a muscle. So just like, for instance, when a man, first of all, you can never tell if somebody, let's be honest, and you can go look this up. You cannot tell if a woman has had sex with somebody before they had sex with you in the same day, and I'm going to tell you why.
I'm not saying that.
The vagina is then you just proved my own
point.
But anyways.
No, I was saying to you about the dryness.
I'm about to get to the dryness.
I was saying some females don't get wet that easy.
You want to know why? I'm telling you because they're not aroused. In order for us to get wet, we have to be aroused.
I get that, but what I'm saying to you is the point of you saying getting wet naturally. If a trans person ain't getting wet on the girl ain't aroused, they use KY jelly for a reason. For vaginas that's dry, for lubricant. So I'm saying point blank period, that vagina, that's a trans vagina that's dry, man can say, you know what? She's just dry because she's not in the mood yet. And they get lubricant. And not all girls got pretty cootie cats. Because we had girls with big clits at the size of my thumb.
Some nasty looking.
So mind you, that gets confusing to men. All right, cool, she got ugly cootie cat. Or her lip hang like the nuts.
It look like a black eye.
So you're telling me as sex goes on, you're not going to question.
From the beginning.
Okay, from the beginning. But as sex is going on now, you are now telling me that within the first 5 to 10 minutes, because I ain't seen no lubricant that's going to, because by the time the lubricant starts wear off, you're now usually wet by this time, so you don't need it anymore. But with somebody.
5 to 10 minutes is enough to call it grape. Like, no matter if I find out at this time, 5 to 10 minutes is enough to call it grape. I'm like, yo, bro, what just happened here?
So did you stop after that 5 or 10 minutes, or did you keep going?
Like, all right,
well, you said we was under the impression that you was inebriated.
So they kept going.
Of course you're gonna stop, but that first 5 to 10 minutes is still great.
Yeah, because
you didn't tell me,
and you still trying. You like, all right, let me see if I could just.
Because yo,
leg up. Yo, like, this ain't working.
Said, put it in.
You already feel emasculated.
Wait, your voice just broke.
No, I'm too dry. Put it in my other hole. Like what?
In your other hole.
At that point, your soul is already broken.
Because
like,
my
damn.
thing is this, right? We know for a fact all women during sex ain't always wet. They got things when women have health issues, whatever. Or whatever, or not into you, whatever. It could be anything, whatever.
I heard Hennessy has an excuse before.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm too drunk. Yeah, I was drinking
that's because
Henny.
Alcohol dehydrates you, so that makes sense.
So either if you're not on alcohol,
so that could be a trick for 5 minutes of grape.
Some women still. No, my point is some
trick. Yo, I'm drunk over Henny. Like, all right, let me see something.
So some women itself.
Exactly.
So some women itself, even with non-alcohol, there still could be naturally dry women. It don't get wet as easy as the normal function body could.
Not getting wet as easy and not getting wet at all is two different things.
I'm getting somewhere with this. My point is
still great.
It's still great as a point. As a point, like yo,
still great.
I had the rock eyebrow. Like, it's still great.
It's only great if they stopped after they realized. If you went a whole round with this chick and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I might be gonna lie.
So watch this. So by that same logic, the women that's claiming grape and believe all women after they had sex with a guy for a whole session.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that point. We said it's regret. It's not grape, it's regret.
But my point is to believe all women saying I should believe that it's grape.
I didn't say that you should believe all women. I've been telling you women.
Do you believe all women if they used to be a man?
Good question.
No, she a woman now. You gotta believe her, right?
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's talk about it.
Don DeMarco.
Nah,
bang, bang.
Yo, that's stupid.
You like, yo, damn, it's a tricky one. I don't know, man. Who you ask?
So yeah, as a fact, because my thing is this, right? When you say that trans people, the guy will automatically know. I mean, not.
I didn't say automatically. Don't put words in my mouth.
All right, cool. You say he would know.
Yep.
He should know. After a while, you should know.
Yo, even 30 seconds is great. Once I put it in,
that's a point.
You tricked me.
Even in that first attempt.
But
though,
okay,
like,
so listen. So you don't look
at
at it as they're now they're a woman. They're women
No,
now.
they're
They have
not.
every
They're
woman.
trans women.
No, they're a man that became
But they're a woman now.
A woman.
So to the physical eye, they are a woman, and you are attracted to women, are you not?
No, but you fooled.
You tricked me.
Right now, right?
Bamboozle.
That's like,
Yeah, I was
Run amok.
I don't want to put it.
Yeah.
I don't want to. But it's kind of like,
I could
agree.
see why you would take it there.
you know what I'm saying? Like, because literally, that's considered grape, right? Because they trick you into something you're out of your mind when they deceive you. Already, I look at Bobby Valentino, for example. When a trans woman came,
He likes trans.
see, we can't see his part, right?
It was more than once.
That was allegedly. That wasn't
Allegedly.
confirmed. That was allegedly.
Well,
And
he was
mine-
tricked into liking them
And watch this.
How you tricked into liking something you don't like?
because he
I
tried
wanna
it
know.
and he
I
didn't know he was
wanna
gonna like
know,
it, and then
right?
now he's like, damn, now I like this.
No, you always liked it. You just never experimented to know that you liked it.
That's like saying
I ain't never been said I was tricked into being
Alright.
bisexual. No, if I tried it and I didn't like it, then I wouldn't be bisexual.
That's like saying, yo, I never ate fish before.
I'm bisexual because I liked it, right? And I kept doing it.
At one point, you was bisexual.
I was always bisexual. I just didn't know I had a label until I tried it. Once I tried it and I liked it, and obviously I'm like, okay, I'm obviously bisexual because I like having sex with men and women. But if I tried it and I didn't like having sex with women, I'm not bisexual because I tried it once and didn't like it. No, I didn't continue to do it. I just experimented. How you was after trying having sex with women
You
one
tried
time?
it.
You tried it.
I wasn't bisexual. I was curious.
You
I
was
found. I
curious in
went
the
and I
beginning.
found out, and I found out I was no longer curious.
if a-
It was a thought. I tried it, didn't like it. So
if a man
it ain't
said-
keep
You
happening.
had to try it first, though.
So if a man-
at
to know
first-
that I really didn't like it.
But you was
If a
heterosexual
dude
in the
did
beginning.
same
Right.
thing.
And
he's
then
gay.
you had.
But
But that's what I'm saying. Can't nobody make me. Can't nobody make me or trap me into liking something that I don't like. No, that's not how
It's
that
even
works.
trapping, but it's like this. It's like say like you like, man, I hate fish. I never eat fish. And then one day I eat fish, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I love it. Now I eat
That's
fish
not
again.
trapping you. That's not a trap. That's not a
How you know I
trap.
like? How you know that?
Not a trap though.
It's not
That's
a trap.
not a trap.
It's not a trap.
That's
But I'm
funny,
just
though.
saying, like he didn't know he like.
You don't know
Men.
if you like a lot of shit till you try it. What the fuck?
So-
That don't even make sense.
That's like saying that if every nigga didn't try it before, that means he just
You don't-
automatically don't know if he like men.
That's. I agree. I agree.
That's what we. That's what we're trying to know.
You see the logic I'm
You're
getting
gay
at,
till
right?
proven straight.
He's like, yo, how you know you straight? You ain't trying men yet.
Gay until proven straight.
Like, yo, hold on, bro. I know I'm straight, bro.
Once I try the man, then I'm automatically gay.
Yeah,
I
you
already said that.
No, you were curious.
Nah, so he has
Come
to
to the
keep
club.
going now.
No, he don't. If you don't like it, what you gonna keep going for?
He was talking about, yo, this
Yeah.
is hold on, it's a dude.
Tank the singer.
You gay.
Tank gave had one time. And
What?
we ain't gonna never forget that. And that was to another man. But every woman is in love with
They
Tank.
didn't say that.
He ain't saying.
Nigga.
No, I watched it.
Yeah, they said that misconstrued. Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
He said he gave oral before.
No, he said that if he said it
Oh,
don't
nah,
make a,
I didn't
he
hear
said
that.
It don't.
Nah.
He said it don't make a man automatically
Gay
gay.
if he received
If
oral.
he receives it for one time, cause maybe not, he don't like it. He's like, nah, I don't want. I tried it once, I don't like it. That make it
Exactly
gay.
what I'm saying.
Nah, that's gay.
Nah,
gay, so
that's
I'm
gay.
sorry.
It was a
It's
gay
gay.
moment.
It was a
Yeah,
gay
exactly.
moment.
But you can't. Okay, so if somebody steals something one time, that make them a thief?
Yeah.
No, they just stole.
Yeah, you're a thief.
So,
You
so you a
about it.
thief?
You thought about it. You
So
did
are
the
you a
ti-
thief? Are you a thief?
Nice
Are
thief.
you a thief? Yes or no?
I stole.
Are you a thief? Yes or no? Okay, but you stole before. So to their logic, you stole before. You're a thief. You do it one time, that makes you with that R. So just because he tried it one time, so you're a thief then.
No gay.
Give me my purse, please.
No gay.
Yeah. Yo,
No gay.
Like,
gay.
I'm chiming, bro.
you killed before, you're a killer, right?
Exactly. That's what you're saying, right?
If you killed before,
You cheat one time, you're a cheater, right?
Going to jail.
you going to jail.
Going to jail.
No.
You
But
cheated,
see-
yo. I guess
He's
you
like-
can't
Getting some money from
It's-
this.
If you cheat one time, you're a cheater, right?
Cheat on me, I'm taking
Yeah,
it to court.
pretty much.
So,
Okay.
Here's what I want to
Yo,
get
you
at,
cheated.
Right? Yo,
You cheated. You're not a cheater because you cheated one time. You
Yeah.
cheated before in your life. Now, if you started doing it and keep doing it, then you're a cheater. Just like if he stole something one time in his life, that doesn't make him a thief. He stole something one time.
I'm
He's
just,
not a thief.
Let me be honest. I'm just joking around. It's just funny, but for dudes, anything you do that's gay,
It's over.
it's
One time.
over for you. It's one time.
That's not just dudes. That's society as a whole.
Nah,
No,
but
hell
females,
no.
nigga, we don't look at y'all like that. You could be like, yo,
Let
I
me tell
tried
you
some,
something. If my
I
nigga
tried
came to me
shit
and
in
told me something,
college.
yeah, I
I'm
tried
like,
sucking
word,
dick back in the
damn.
day.
I wish
You
I
ain't
knew
my
you in
nigga no more.
college. That's what I'm thinking.
Hold on. In the club, we
Yeah.
can see girls dub on
Am I
girls.
lying?
I can't dub on Maddox. This is my homeboy.
If they see me dubbing on my homeboy,
That's
it's
gay.
over. That's gay.
Gay. It's
But if
over
you
it.
can dub on your homegirls,
Yo,
That's not gay.
I can't.
how?
How is that gay?
Yo,
Because
I can't
you're
walk in the room
pumping
and
the same
change
sex.
my clothes in front of my mans and walk around in my underwear.
You can do whatever you want to do as long as you ain't looking at them sideways. Shit.
Yo,
said
if
cuffed up over here.
I can't, if I decide to get in my underwear right now, this whole shit is gay. This is it. They're like, I ain't watching this gay ass podcast.
Yeah.
Dislike.
That he wildin'.
And then the girl's gonna be like.
Just be straight shit.
Even a gay man gonna say, "Oh, that's too much."
That's too much.
A gay man gonna say, "That's gay."
Gay too much.
Dislike.
Nothing weird.
No,
bro.
but think about it, right? Look at Bobby. Look at Bobby Valentino, for example, right? When a trans had him come to his room, and Bobby ran out the room, finally he was a trans, and like, come here, Bobby. Bobby ate that back, and he take Bobby, ran out the room. That trans got interviewed by Tommy Sotomayor, right? Tommy Sotomayor interviewed him on this show, and the trans was saying things that you could kind of understand that this trans was basically lying, trying to extort him for money, right? So we're saying we don't know what happened behind the doors, but let's just say that trans gave Bobby V some head, and he went to go finger pop her and felt some balls from the back. Like, what the hell? Ding-a-ling-a-ling? It's our bing-a-ling? That's grape.
Yeah.
He didn't sign up for that.
Nigga said
So
thing
no
like
one
that.
ever called that grape at all. So I'm saying right now, so for women to say believe all women, that's bullshit. And then they get mad because they say, oh yeah, women don't believe, women, when we do claim grape, people don't believe us. I said, no, you could put it in the two.
Oh shit.
They're questioning you to see if you're telling the truth. That's called investigation because a lot of black men and white men and Asian men have went to jail behind grape charges without asking the right questions. The issue is the girls who claim grape forcefully makes it harder for the real life victims, rape victims in real life. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta ask you questions. Not that they don't believe you. It's just literally just that your ass gotta answer a question. That's wrong. Think about it. Right now, a girl could come right now and say, he raped me. They will arrest any one of us off rip.
Yeah.
Off rip. And the girl said, why you let him go? Because they found no evidence of you. I mean, of the grape, I mean. So that's kind of like real, actual, false grape victims have evidence because they report it immediately. Most grape cases aren't real grape cases. It's forms of regret. Not saying everyone, Cameron, and the people in the audience. We're saying most grape cases aren't really grape cases. They're all mostly regret cases. And y'all wait till the last minute, 4 years later, to report a grape that happened 4 years ago. There's a high chance that never even happened. Although it could have happened.
And you're saying this with an age stipulation on this, correct? Because
Yes.
okay,
Because age definitely do count. For example, I'm giving you an example of what I mean by that. When little girls get touched, or little boys get touched, well, the M word, usually they keep it to themselves because they live with the predator or they scare up the predator. So they kind of scared. When you have grown women and 40 plus, 30 plus, 20 plus that say, oh, I was scared of the person who raped me. And I said, what? So why are you going back to chill with the rapist? What do you mean by that? I explain. If you was in Chainsaw Massacre house and you escaped from Chainsaw Massacre house, are you going back to hang with Chainsaw Massacre?
a logical person, no. However, there is something called Stockholm syndrome.
That's when a person live with someone.
No, it's not just when they live with someone.
It's called, no, I'm saying, but that's usually where it comes from.
No, it's not.
That's usually where it comes from. I say every case, but that's what when somebody get kidnapped, and they steal that person so long, and start to go back home to the kidnapper because that person was living with them at one point.
Yeah, that's Stockholm.
I would call Stockholm.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they keep you confined until
Yeah.
you agree.
So I'm saying is, most rape cases come from first time. It come from strangers. So we're saying right now, if you escape this way, Chainsaw Massacre house. You're not going to chill with Chainsaw Massacre constantly. If you're so-called scared of him once you left him. Stockholm Syndrome, you come from a person you have a history with. That's the first time chilling with the person. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
First time chilling with the person, ain't no Stockholm Syndrome there. That only comes from the person that you
I
hanging
thought
with.
let me clarify that. I thought you were saying that it only develops from somebody that you were initially living with, as if someone couldn't be kidnapped and then fell in love with their kidnapper.
No, that's different.
Yeah.
Because that come from time. What I'm saying is, yes, that can also happen, but the majority of the times, women saying, "Oh, I couldn't tell because no one won't believe me." I said, I'm about to debunk that right now. If a dude called you a bitch today or tomorrow, you would tell the whole community and niggas, he called me a bitch. He called me a bitch. Let me call my brother. You'll call a cop if I smack you. Oh my God, he smacked me. 911. Yes, get this nigga out of my house right now. He got on a red shirt, red hat, and he got gray sweatpants. They'll call the cops on light.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like literally. But when you get raped, you don't call the cops on the guy.
That don't make sense.
That don't make sense because that's far worse.
Or logic sense.
It don't. My point is, my thing is, because most rape cases that actually happen, the minute they leave, they call the cops. But it call it. Most of the time, they don't call it because it's regret cases. And they got a program, how I not be a victim in this? And think too much on it. Now, when you finally report it, all the DNA is erased. Now it makes your case harder. Then this guy that could be a sexual offender out there doing it to multiple women because you waited too long to report this case. You agree with that?
Understood.
All right. Now, do you agree with it?
Straight to the point. No waiting, no contemplating. Something
telling
happened.
you, man.
Get to the point.
I'm gonna give y'all a story right now that I wasn't going to talk about, but I'm gonna give you a story that happened to me. I was a freshman in high school.
Oh no.
Right? But
Oh no.
It's a serious story though.
Oh, damn,
I was in high school, right? If this thing, believe all women was back then, I would have been in jail right now. Me and my boys would have been in jail. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It was this girl in high school. I was going to Film Academy, high school. My homeboys on my block was like, "Yo, this girl want to come back and get this train run on her because she want to become Crip." Yo, bro, you want to come through? I'm like, yeah. And I can talk. Yeah, I come through. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. But I'm scared. I'm like, yo, I'm scared. With school in, I'm going to try to find my way to not go there. I was scared of Cootie Cat. I was scared. Because at that time,
in front of everybody, probably.
I was scared, son.
Oh yeah. Like you got chill with the F words, man. Like be wildin'.
Yeah.
My bad.
You be dropping like 50 an episode.
So now we go by that, right? We walk home. So now I see her going to store my boys. They go by Old English, the big gold.
40 ounce.
The San Francisco beer, the 49ers colors, beer bottle. They had that golden red. They go in the crib. They kept saying, "Yo, Stevie, you coming up in the window?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be up there soon." So mind you, at this time, I'm playing Scully. I'm playing football on the street. I'm playing handball. I'm dodging it.
Dodging it.
They came to the window probably like an hour later with panties in the window. Stevie, look, son. Everybody said, "Oh, they have panties off." I said, "All right, I'm coming right now." He went out window like this. I ran home. Y'all was scared. I ran down the block, son. I like, yo, they humping on her up there, man. And mind you, she in my class, right? She was gorgeous. Son, I go in the crib. My father is a super at the block, right? So I go in the crib. And my heart like this, son. They ramshacking her up there. It's mad nigga like, boom shakalaka. They boom shakalaka. NBA Jam, nigga. He's heating up. Son, my father phone. My father. Yeah, back NBA Jam. Boom shakalaka. So if I'm mine, I would just think her just getting tossed up like Tupac song. Toss it up. Man, West Coast in there. Alright, homie. Yo, my father phone ring, the house phone ring. He said, "Try to sound sexy." Hello? What? Girl, naked in the hallway. I said, "What?" "I'm coming right now." He put his pants on. He like, yo, I said, what happened, Daddy? Some girl down the corner in the hole, he naked, crying. I'm like, what? Oh shit. Oh man, I just left that building. Remember I ran. Son, she's cleaning the whole house. They arrest all my boys, bro. Now I'm scared. Like, yo, they better tell on me because I wasn't even up there. Though I was outside, I ran. I was scared. So, I was mad scared. Yo, next morning, that happened on a Friday.
Everybody locked
Next
up.
morning, Saturday morning comes. All my boys come home. Like, what happened? Like, yo, she admitted that she lied. After the sex kid happened.
She's supposed to get locked up for that shit.
Right? So I'm like, yo, what? So now Monday come, her ass not even in school that Monday. Now we come home from school. You know how we come from school, y'all all stop by the store to get some snacks.
Yeah,
Come home.
yeah.
I go to the store and I come out the store and there's a green dumpster like right here. And you know like Nightmare on Elm Street, you see Freddy from your like side view. I'm like, psst, Steven. I look, and nobody could see her but me. And she was hiding behind a dumpster like this. Hold on. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. But watch this, right? She said, I said, what? She said, yo, tell Eddie I have fun. I want to do it again. And she had a German Shepherd with her, a dog. You were just sitting there. I said, yo, Rump. Yo, he wants you, son. He said, yo, bitch, y'all beat your ass. You and that dog. Dog like this, son. And mind you, she want to do this shit again. So mind you, in today's society, they would have literally screamed.
It would have been over.
Believe all women. And people just believed her because she's a woman. And she clearly lied. It could have got all men locked up. The same logic that happened to Central Park 5.
Central Park 5?
Where that lady got knocked out and raped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they blame 5 kids on that.
Was it Emmett Till? Who else got No. What's the guy that whistled at a girl? And
Emmett Till.
It was, right? Right.
Believe on women shit. I get you saying that. I get you saying. But yeah, my point is that's the reason why it's dangerous. Because Emmett Till,
and she said that she lied.
Yeah, that he
what? Was it 40 years later?
No lie, like we kind of been on this for a minute.
Oh yeah.
But that's the point. You know what I'm saying? She all women lie. I mean, all women lie. Don't believe all women, man. And what you gotta say about that? Yo, go ahead. My bad. I overtalked because of my story. I got into it for a second.
No, you're fine. So I had hit MATTICS and I told him, I was like, it triggered me because I've been in some. I used to model or. What?
Yeah.
Oh, to the mic. So I told him it triggered me because I've been in some instances, not where I know I have never been raped, but I've been in some instances where some raunchy shit has been done in front of me, and at some shoots, and people would say, "Why you didn't say anything immediate up front?" And honestly, I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'm in my 30s now. It was in my 20s when it happened, but I'm like, yeah, now being in my 30s, I look at it, yeah, maybe I should have said something, but at the time, we're wrapped up in this. Unfortunately, in this world of social media where everyone's trying to be a social media model, everyone's trying to make it and stuff, and people unfortunately slip into things and do things thinking that, oh, they're going to be put in this position, because that's what they're promised. Or even down to, like, last year, one of my best friends tried me. Like, one of my best friends of 15 years tried the shit out of me while I was asleep, drunk in the house one night. And I think you said, oh, women put themselves in a position.
Yes.
To... And I'm sorry, to be great.
Not all the time.
And so I was like, no, I chill with a lot of my homeboys, and sometimes it's at different hours of the night, but I've known these people forever, and we've never been in that, position, or they've never tried me in that way. So for it to have happened one night, I don't feel like, no, that night that I put myself in that position, it was the same thing that has been happening for years on end, and it's never.
People change. You don't really know people like that.
I wouldn't even say people change. I'm gonna say that probably been on his mind for the longest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that probably why your friendship lasted that long.
Good answer.
Because of that.
Good answer. Yeah. Good answer. That was good.
Understood, but even still, the fact still remains is that I did not put myself in that position to be.
Once the drinking started.
What you mean? No, I wasn't drinking with him. So what happened was, how I got there is because I was with a group of my girls. Some bullshit went on, and I was in Jersey when it happened. I live in Brooklyn. And I checked the Uber, and it was like $100 and something to get home. I was like, I'm not paying this shit. I'm not too far from my homeboy house. I'm like, yo, any other time, same thing. I've called him like, yo, could I stay over there, sleep on the couch? Yeah, cool. For some odd reason, this particular night, he decided to me. Why? I have no idea.
He was drinking.
And I have been drinking before and stayed at his house.
He probably thought, yo, why she always link me when she's out here?
And she's drunk.
And
That's
she's
not
drunk.
the only time I link him when I'm drunk.
No, I'm saying, all right. It's what I mean about you gotta take accountability of what you did. I'm not saying the guy is right or it's your fault why you got raped. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the guy who actually raped you is 100% wrong. But you put yourself in a position.
He didn't grape me.
Well,
Let's be clear.
try
Yeah,
it.
he tried.
Try you.
Tried you. So what I'm saying is, in cases when girls go to a stranger's house, not you had a friend, stranger's houses, 2, 3 in the morning, you putting yourself in a weird position for that to happen. Not saying that the guy that raped the woman in that position is right. He's 100% wrong. It could happen in breakfast time. It could happen in the afternoon. I get all that. But if you're going to somebody's house in booty call hours, we already know those are inappropriate hours. So you're going to chill and smoke with a dude at vampire hours. What do you think is going to happen? His mind thinking about sexual things. Women think about sexual things also. It just so happens that you wasn't ready to deal with this guy, and he was. He's wrong, but you don't hang with strangers that late. If I go outside right now with my gold chain on at 2 in the morning in the alleyways, and I get robbed, the guy who robbed me is still wrong, but I put myself in the alleyway to get robbed.
And plus also when you have liquor and weed and all that shit involved, people drink and don't even remember half of the shit they do. So sometimes people could play around and start flirting. Maybe it's not intentionally, but when you're under the influence, you're not yourself. So you can't really make decisions like if you were sober. So sometimes you may move a certain way when you're drunk. You start twerking or dancing, not like, dancing. Music may be on, you start moving a certain way. You might dance on them. It may be little things that can lead to something else or have somebody thinking something else when you're under the influence. Dancing,
No, that's
turning
not
up.
what happened at all. No, I literally.
The boys in the back is back? Yeah.
That wasn't the case with me at all.
So he tried you though.
Yeah, he did. So exactly what happened was I just literally didn't want to. It wasn't like I was too drunk and I couldn't know. I knew what the fuck was going on. I was drinking. I just didn't want to pay that $120-something Uber to get back to Brooklyn.
So he tried you. What happened after he tried you?
I woke the fuck up and paid that $120 Uber back to Brooklyn. I called my brother. Yeah, I went to sleep on the couch. I literally came there, do what I'd always do. I came there with this couch.
Shit. He was on some creep shit.
Yeah.
He's a predator, yeah. He's like
so
a predator.
I literally came in, he was like, "You
advantage.
good?" I'm like, "Yeah, you want some water?" "No, I'm good." Went on the couch, took my shoes off, and passed the fuck out. Literally, like
He
I
offered
always
you
do.
something to drink?
He offered me water, as usual.
So you woke up, he was on top of you?
I woke up with his hands in my pants.
Oh, he's wilding.
So
You got his head bust.
I got up. I called my brother. That's what I told you. I stopped talking to my brother. I called my brother. I'm like, "Yo, I'm not about to get into what went on over the phone, but just know I need you." Brother didn't show up. Let's point blank period. I'm not even about to get into what happened, but he didn't show up. So that's why I'm just like, damn, like, did you not take me serious? Like, what the fuck?
Now watch this, right? Women are going to see that and say, "You see, I told you."
No, I'm not saying that's
you.
every situation.
No, not you. I'm saying the women will see this clip and say, "You see, they go right there. Men don't protect black women." I mean, that was just no offense, that's just the pussy brother you had. Because most black men or white men, like, what?
Crazy.
They're going to go crazy.
Yeah, you sure
Fuck
you
around,
you sure
crash
never
before
tried
you
that
get
before?
there.
What you said?
Tried what before?
Try to touch you in your sleep.
Him? No, not to my knowledge. Hell no. I don't
Because
be getting that drunk.
now you gotta, it opens up a whole Pandora's box in my head. Like, is this the first time he tried it? Because it's way too easy. He's way too comfortable. Just like, let me slide my hand in her pants.
Yeah.
True.
And then is this the first time you said this wasn't the first time you drank with this person?
Yeah, but I'm never the type of person to get passed out. Like, that's not me. So if I'm drinking, I know my limit. I was drinking. I've never been drunk around anyone except like I get
That
drunk
shit's
with my
weird.
nigga.
It's either, I feel like he either been had a thing for you, and was just waiting for
But
opportunity.
honestly, I feel like that would. Now, that was the first thing I thought about that, and only because of my recent homeboy, who I also don't talk to no more, because he, told me he thought we were talking at one point, and I was like, what? I'm confused. I didn't even know that. No, we go out. I hang out with all my homeboys. Like, me and you went out to eat before. Like, what the fuck? No. Excuse me.
We went out to eat, but tell me why we went out to eat. It's a difference of how you went out to eat versus how you and him went out to eat.
We went out to eat as homeboys. The same. What you mean? That's my homeboy.
But you could have took it a different way.
No, we always go out to eat all the time. We go out to eat. We go.
Come for everything?
Hell no.
Okay.
Yo, dudes look at anything. It's like if you
shit. So most of the time, I pay for a lot of shit. My homeboys broke. Unfortunately, I ain't even say, you know what I'm saying. But I be wanting to go out, so I'm like, if my friends ain't. But I do that for my homegirls too. My friends that got it, I want to go out. I'm gonna pay. It's
That should have start opening doors in niggas' heads too. Like, oh, she didn't pay for shit. Oh, I'm broke. And niggas try. Hold on, shit. She could do this shit every day.
Yo, that's what I'm about to say. It's like
be careful. Some niggas think like that.
Niggas take an inch.
Wildin'.
And go a whole yard. It's like if you respond to a dude in your inbox, he's gonna start writing you every day now.
15 years before anything has ever happened.
That don't mean nothing. I know dudes that friend fuck.
What you need, like?
Yeah, not.
Yeah,
But
there's mad niggas that friend fuck and just keep it on the low.
So some people get it like misconstrued. Like they could probably think like, all right, we going on a date and. Normally, when we go out on dates,
let's not call it. I don't even want to call it a date no more. Like I just feel like I'm hanging out with my friends. So that's not because I say dates. Even when I'm going out with my homegirls, I'm like, that's a date. Even like I go out with all my homegirls too. I'm like dates.
Okay, is it a business date? Is it something y'all gonna sit down and talk about, like how you and Maddox
sometimes we talk about business because we all do stuff. So yeah, sometimes we talk about business. We just talk about what's going on in our lives, and we're just hanging out and having fun. It's never like, and it's not always just one on one either. Sometimes we're all together. Sometimes we maybe just one on one. It's not like
y'all may have no awareness. That's what it is.
Yeah, let me show you how dudes' minds work. You send a dude a friend request on Facebook. He's probably looking at that like, yo, why is she sending me a friend request? She's either probably think I'm cute. She might like me. I don't know what it is. I don't know where she came from. I might just
like your fit and think you dress fine. Now I want to follow you because you
dudes go far with it. Like, not saying every dude, but a lot of dudes take any kindness. They take that as you flirting, or I got the chance to shoot my shot,
and vice versa.
That is crazy to me because I don't think every man that sends me a friend request wants to talk to me. That's wild.
Men and women think
differently.
Yeah, men looking at it like,
and I would think that women would think that way more because we're usually more in ourselves than men are. So
that's true.
I'm just confused as to why.
No, I agree with that. But when you go on a date with somebody,
that's why I said I don't even want to call it a date anymore because it's just like
they totally different.
But that's why I said I don't even want to call it a date anymore because it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, no. Sometimes I'm paying, sometimes they're paying, sometimes we're paying. Like sometimes we're both paying for ourselves. It's just it's just friends hanging out and going to do.
All right, let me ask you this.
Men think take you on a date, they're gonna feed you and give you some penis.
Because they think that date means dick at the end. That's what the problem is. No, that's not. That's why I said let me stop calling it a date because it really just is be outings with my homeboys and my homegirls.
Not all men think this way, but a lot of guys think that way.
Like if he's on say y'all go to the movies together and y'all just hanging out.
But see, that's the difference. It's different types of dates. I'm not gonna go to the movies with one of my homeboys really because I feel like that's more intimate type of. Yeah.
That sound is crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is it
Magneto in the house?
Yeah.
It's her mic.
Nah. Come to hot stuff.
Try. You can talk again.
Okay. So is it off now? No. But yeah, so it just depends on the types of dates. Like I'm not gonna go on certain type of dates with my homeboys.
All right. Let me give you a random set. Y'all could go shopping. He's most likely looking at it like, all right.
If I'm paying for my own shit, this ain't a date.
He's most likely looking at it as like, yo, I'm around her. Let me not look at no other girls and pay attention to her. And if somebody come or say something crazy to you, he's gonna be there to like defend it. So he's already looking in his mind as like, yo, she's with me. Even if you paying for it, she's with me. You hit me up to go with you somewhere.
If we're friends, then yeah.
No, that's not how it goes. He looking like, yo, she hit me up to go with her personally.
Men are not obligated to protect women that he's not dating.
So when some dudes start moving like that, you got to look at it as like,
you're not obligated to protect your sister?
My sister. You said friend.
Friend. If I'm out with my homegirl and she hits me up, I might look at it like a little, I'm like, damn, why she hit me? All right, let me go out with her. You know what? Somebody say something crazy to her. I'm going to be there to stop all that. I might be a little defensive. Or I might like, yo, she's with me. Like, what y'all doing? Y'all bugging. But then again, it's like, I understand friendship. A lot of dudes don't have female friends.
70% of the time, they probably, you hear it.
90% of the time, man.
They hitting it.
Yeah, dudes, yeah.
I have trust issues. Listen, if I got a shorty and you got multiple, nah, I can't. It's gonna be hard for me.
And then
it's gonna be hard for me because I don't trust men.
Yeah,
period.
he's like, yo, you got male friends?
So
Like,
bring
yo,
it all
who
back
you-
home. Bring it all back home. The guy that try to touch you, why should we automatically believe you?
What you mean?
That he touched you.
Like,
Like,
he touch you.
Without
Do
you
believe
leading
all
him
women?
on, or you leading him on.
Why should we automatically believe
I
it?
never said you should. I just said.
No, I'm saying it happened to you though, right?
Yeah, but that
So-
wasn't the part I disagreed with. The part I had disagreed was when you said that we always put ourselves in those situations, and I said no because I don't feel like I put myself in that situation.
No, I'm saying in those cases, women still put themselves in a situation the majority of the time. Not saying
I
all
agree
the
with
time.
you saying that women
So,
lie and it's a regret.
that's what
Because
I'm
I
saying,
also had
majority-
we talked about that. I also had a.
But-
Yeah, but I'm saying majority of the time. So I'm saying in this case, for the audience purposes, why should men believe your story?
I'm not saying you should automatically. I don't have a problem with being questioned because I know I'm
Got
not
you,
lying.
got
Usually, the
you,
person
got
who
you,
has a
got
problem
you.
with being questioned is a liar. I don't
Got
have a
you.
problem with being questioned.
I got you. All right, cool. Got that. Good answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah, it was.
At all people trying to say, I'm like, yo, listen, when somebody question you, not that they don't believe you. You know what I mean? This guy named his name got a dude name. Got football player, I think Brian Banks, something like that. Got a dude name. Where can I put the correct spelling of the dude name? Because I messed up last time. Football player in college. Women lied on grape against him. Fucked his NFL career up. He comes home. She reached out to him via Facebook, friend request. Kind of find out, a lawyer got in touch. I forgot how it happened, whatever. But long story short, she got questions in his office and was taped, like wired in the office. And she admitted that she lied about grape, but she don't want to have to give back the lawsuit money. And that's how his record got cleared. And I'm like, see what I'm talking about? People just believed women because they were women. This whole guy career is over because of a lie.
you see, they tried it with Chris Brown. Shorty was like, yo, Chris Brown, great me. And then Chris Brown showed the text messages of Shorty
Yeah, I
like,
remember that.
See that? Yeah.
saying like, oh, your dick was so good, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
And people say, oh, imagine women were saying, oh, he's a great bastard. What is the proof? Remember Major Hype, for example.
Oh.
The Major Hype old girlfriend said, oh, he beat me, blah, 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 and show a busted eye vessel. And I said, that's not proof that he beat you. That's proof that your eye vessel bust. That is it.
Yeah, you get that from stress,
Taking the shit, screaming.
straining, anything.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, that is proof. I said it was proof. Major Hype hand is bigger than my hand. Kirby eye vessel was busted. Unless her boyfriend was 2 years old, that could punch it directly in the eye socket, clean flush. It makes no sense because if you'd have punched in the eye,
You had black eye,
it'd have been
swollen.
bruising all around here, not only just in that one spot. So I was telling people, you can't just take her word for it. Kind of find out, we saw the behind the scenes when Major had did his live and showed the proof of what was happening for over an hour, showing all the things how she was using him, taking his money, how she insulted him, hit him first. This thing is all proven. But women were trying to cancel this man because she just said an allegation with no proof.
That's that woman's rights. What is that?
Believe all women is bullshit.
Yeah, what you think about them niggas
the
get
feminism.
changing the narrative from Tory shooting her to just
Oh, I
being
was
like
just wondering.
Meg
Ooh.
Meg got shot now and y'all don't care.
No, did y'all watch today? No. Y'all did y'all look at today's what happened in today court
I
today?
had the argument today, man.
So, just real quick,
Yeah, y'all don't care
Meg
that she
got
got
shot.
shot. You be like, yo, what? Nobody say. All right, that's like somebody getting raped and lying about who raped. That's like a person getting raped and lying about who raped them, and then niggas like, well, you lie about who raped them, but y'all don't care. I got raped though. You be like,
What? That wasn't an
but
argument.
We trying to figure out who did it, but you lied.
The nigga said, oh, yeah, y'all getting mad because but Meg is a victim. I said, nobody said she wasn't a victim. The point is, she could be lying on who hurt her. For example, the person in Central Park 5 case, the woman who got raped and beat up, yes, she's a victim. But it don't erase the fact that she lied on kids.
Fucked up.
Like, that's the point.
That's messed up. Excuse me.
Or even a documentary that came out a couple years ago called To Make a Killer with Stephen Avery. He went to jail for like 19 years for a rape he didn't even do. Somebody got a brick, knocked her out, raped a woman. He went to jail. He come home, kind of found out the guy raped again, and they matched DNA. That guy raped that guy raped that woman. She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I really didn't remember anything. They told me that you did it, so I said you did it."
Wow.
So now he was suing Wisconsin, was suing the state, and this might end up dead on his property, and they framed the body on him also.
Wow.
And they had the nephew who was kind of mentally off. He said, "I want to go to class." I said, "Listen, go to class. Just say you did it." "Okay, I did it." Made up a whole story, just like, I'm done with the story. "Can I go to class now?" He said, "No, you get arrested." And mind you, he did it all illegally. He's no lie, he's mentally slow. Made up a whole story saying that it was blood everywhere, blah blah. It was lying. I just made a story up because he told me to say some shit. But there was no blood in that room at all. Forensic, no blood in here. But he kid went to jail. He came home like 2 years ago or last year. He came home though, basically. And my point is this believe all women crap. That's my point. The believe all women crap situation can hurt somebody. That rape case, he went to jail for a rape. He ain't do nothing. And I'm saying that's my point. That's why I call investigations. So yes, the girl got raped. It don't mean we can't question her to see who raped her. Like you said, Meg Thee Stallion right now.
What happened to the lie detector test? They don't take those.
Nah, you can't. You can't use that in court.
Wow.
It's kind of weird, son. People get around that.
Yeah, you can hold your breath.
Yeah, they
or
know how to
something
beat
like
them
that.
so they're not submissible in court.
They got tricks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had niggas.
You can take
You can
pills.
train to.
They had booked the hospital, nigga, recently.
Wow.
Oh yeah, what you was about to say about Meg?
Oh yeah, it came out in court. The eyewitness, the guy whose house it all happened in front of, he was standing there and watched the whole thing, and he said Kelsey shot the gun.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot.
What?
Prosecutors don't want to use that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
They're doing closing. They're going to do closing statements.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was yesterday. They did closing statements today, but I
Today.
couldn't watch it yet because I
Wow.
came here.
Yeah,
So
deliberation.
I
I'll-
know that. I know
Yes.
that.
was today at 4:30.
Yes. So he was like he saw the whole thing. They got out the car. They were fighting first, and then he said he didn't actually see the gun, but the muzzle flash went off 3 times it happened right after Kelsey and Megan were in the front seat. She was kicking and fighting. Basically, he was saying that Kelsey was beating Megan up. She was in the front seat trying to kick her off of her. The next thing you know, heard the gun go off 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. There was a pause. You seen Tori jump out of the other side of the passenger seat and go over there. It was a struggle, and the gun went off 2 more times. Boom, boom. So they said, so who did you ever see the man shoot the gun? He said no. So what it sounds like is that he tried to grab the gun from Kelsey, and it went off 2 more times.
Exactly what Bugsy
Yeah.
said.
I said it. Didn't I say it from day one?
But I always knew Tori didn't shoot her. That shit
Yo, bro,
never
I'm
made
like,
sense
yo,
in the first place.
You did.
It's just a sense of why would a nigga at his career
I knew
shoot
something
a
when she
chick?
asked for. First of all, she
That
went
don't
in
make
and told
sense.
them the only way she was testifying is if she had full immunity. But they didn't give her full immunity. They gave her a case. They gave her I forgot what it's called, but basically whatever she said in court could have been held against her. But that's what she messed up because she thinking that she had blanket immunity, thinking that anything that went on she couldn't be charged for. But no, she don't have that or motion immunity. I think it's called motion immunity, where she can't be charged for anything that took place that night. But now, not knowing that she didn't have the immunity she thought she was saying shit. She messed up the whole thing. She incriminated herself.
She would say, "I plead the fifth." And be like, "Why you
Stuff
plead the
like
fifth?"
that.
Like,
I'm
that
like,
sounds like it sounds.
You already
weird.
have immunity.
But here's the thing I had online today, right? Because people saying about how Meg was dressing to go to court is inappropriate. People said, why do that matter? She's a victim. I mean, it does matter because you're supposed to have certain type of decorum when you go to dressing wise when you go to court. It just cold, right? And I could be a whole innocent dude and have my parents low in a Yankee hat in court. They're like, he guilty. Automatically, because we judge with our eyes first, and I could be completely innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So you always start off in the bad spot. If I go to a job interview, right, wearing a Yankee hat, a Chicago Bulls jersey, like what up? What's going on? They're like, this guy might be the smartest tech in here, but we're not hiring him. Look how he look. So the image is very important, even in court. So my thing is this, like Bugsy said a little while ago, no one majorly, by general people, is not saying she didn't get shot. it's proof she got shot with the fragments in her foot, right? It must have ricocheted, whatever happened in her foot.
They don't have the fragments either.
No, but it was proven in the hospital.
Yeah,
that they
that
removed
shit
I
it.
heard
like
it was a
3.
piece of glass at first.
No,
Nah,
that was
it was
said.
glass.
She said to
and
lie to protect.
It was both.
at
Yeah,
first.
so mind you, in the hospital report, they removed fragment, but they can't find the fragment. I mean, I get all that, right? But the point is this. Yes, she's a victim of a gunshot wound, I'll put it that way. But the point is, no one's arguing that. We're arguing
The
who
facts
did
that
it.
took place that night. Exactly.
Right? We're arguing who did it. And people keep saying, oh, but her friend said from the original text that Tory shot. What happened to that? I say, you know, she could have lied too, right?
She also said that Tory beat her up, but the guy said that's not true. How she got the ball spot and had the bruises and stuff is because her and Meg were fighting for several minutes before. She said that Tory and them let them fight. The only reason Tory got out their car and the security guard got the car because the gun went off.
And watch this, right? Women keep saying, but she wrote the first time Tory shot. I said, that don't mean nothing. Why don't mean nothing? I see tend to forget. Tory was dating her first. Then he slept with Meg after that, right? Her heart is broken, so now she's mad right now.
Spiteful.
And out of all the
just
things she
lie
couldn't
on
remember, she brought that up in
I'll
court.
give
She
you
was
an
like, this
easier
was not the
excuse,
first
they
time
said.
she
Go ahead.
backdoored me.
They said she was already setting up her story from then.
Wow.
Because she knew it looked crazy. So she was like, all right, let me hit everybody up from
That's my
there.
point.
She was already setting up her alibi.
That makes sense.
That's my whole point. I was telling people, yo,
Because then
They
she got in
beca-
court and said that she lied about everything. Once she knew she had immunity for anything she testified, she got in court and was like, so did you not say this? Did you not send this text? And she was like, yeah, but I lied about all of that.
Yeah, because you can't commit perjury. Because back
Right,
then you
that's
wasn't
a
on
fact,
the oath.
yeah.
I'm on the oath now.
Perjury.
All right, cool. Yo, look, I lied.
And
Yeah,
she had
because
and
you're
she
going
has
down
immunity,
back
so
in the days,
oath,
but
Yeah.
under oath is perjury.
Yeah.
Outside of it, it's not
It's not
perjury.
perjury.
Yeah, so
right.
she lied that to them because
But
she
that's
wasn't
why
on
she
the
made
oath.
sure she had immunity first, so anything that she said in court couldn't be couldn't be charged against her.
This is my point about the believe all woman. People are believing Kelsey saying, she said Tory shot, so Tory shot. I said, that don't mean
Well,
that Tory
initially
shot.
they believe Megan because Megan said Tory shot her.
I agree. But I'm talking about, all right, you're right. The first part, it was Megan said she shot because she went on live and said it.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, you kind of find out, like you said, the best friend had already texted people already before that even happened and said Tory shot, right? So now, when it came out that Meg said that, people just believed her. Then you find out, oh yeah, because even the best friend said it. I said, it still don't make sense. It's still, I'm a one guy that's gonna come on this live right now and tell people the honest truth. When that story first came out, I was saying Tory was corny. And I'm gonna tell you why. I said, I don't know if he shot her or not, but if he put out a gun on a woman, he's corny. But then people can say, how you know that? The thing is, with Tory started saying, I'm sorry all the time. I mean, why you keep saying I'm sorry for? So it
it's
makes you
mind games.
believe.
Yeah, it was a mind game.
Yeah, we play mind games. It make you believe that he's sorry about something he actually did. So I called him corny for that. But I'm a man enough to say, you know what? I apologize for that because I was completely wrong. Way in the beginning, I said, that's not, I'm wrong. Because matter of fact, I'm going to wait till the kids come out. Because when they find out that there was allegedly no gunpowder on him, I said, nah, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. They would say it was on a girl too. Then they said it was on both of them. Kind of confusing. From that moment, I said, you know what? Tory didn't shoot her. He didn't shoot her.
Yeah, he was too comedy about this. This shit was like funny to
He
him.
was too comfortable.
Yeah, he was making
And there's
songs.
4
He's
different fingerprints on the gun.
Mm-hmm.
4 different,
4 different. One
and
of them
none
are
of them
female.
is his.
No,
Nah,
it's
it's 3 of
inconclusive.
them there, and it's inconclusive.
So
But
they
Meg
can't
never
say
got
whether-
tested.
Yeah, Megan never got tested, but one of them is female. They did confirm, and
Wow.
they said, but his prints are not on. Confirmed that his prints were not on the magazine or the bullets at all.
Yeah,
Just the DNA on the gun itself.
like maybe grab the gun or some shit.
And that could also explain how he got the
And
gunpowder
then women out
residue
there
on him.
just forgetting the facts. They're saying, oh yeah, but you're still a victim. I said, but you still lied too.
Yeah, but they
You
trying
know
to
what also is crazy? Even though that they said all that in court, there was still people online saying, so all they heard was Tory got out the car and then 2 more shots went off, and then automatically these bitches are like, oh he shot him. I'm like, what part did y'all not see or understand that the man clearly said he saw the gunshot go off 3 times when the 2 women were fighting, and then Corey got out the car and went and the shot went off 2 more times. Like, and then you hear it in the audio. It's like pop, pop, pop. Pause. Like I'm like.
He said Tory shot in the ear because they were still
But
fighting.
that made no sense though because they said only 5 shots went off. That's what the guy was. They were saying that the guy was contradicting himself about because he said he seen the gunshots go off 3 times when the females were fighting, and then Tory got in the car and it went off 2 more times. But then he said he saw Tory waving the gun around and he shot 5 or 6 more times in the air. How? There were only 5 bullets.
That don't make sense.
Yeah, it was
It
only
doesn't.
5. Yeah, they said it was like.
So somewhere there's some type of lie about him. The eyewitness is going on too. Why he has a reason to lie, I don't know because he don't know them. He's just his house, but.
But like I said, people just running with to Meg Thee Stallion to believe her because she was a woman, believe all women. That they believe in Kelsey that said Tory shot too. Just believe all women, but no facts.
And they say the dance bitch never happened.
Yeah, that she was the only
I
person.
know,
that
it
heard
sounds
that.
stupid.
Yeah, they said that.
It's like Little Duval. Dance or smile, bitch. Smile. Living my best life. You just dancing. like Sam and Sam, right?
Like yeah.
dance rabbit.
Yeah. Sam and Sam, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, the turnish.
Got Meg doing a heel toe.
What so?
Heel toe.
It was. Yo. That shit. Because my thing is this, right? Before we wrap this up, believe all woman shit, right? I know I keep saying it over and over. The same women out there that's saying believe all women with no facts, these believe women, have that same energy if your son or your brother or your father go through it. I guarantee you won't say believe that old woman. You'll say, where the proof at? You're gonna ask for proof then. So why not ask for proof? Cause women can lie also. How many guys are in jail for fake rape allegations?
The proof is in the pudding.
Even TJ Kirkland was on Black TV, and he said he dated this girl. They hook up. He said he went back to the restaurant. Another chick. The girl was a waiter there. She see him there. Another chick. He's like, yeah, all right, cool. I've smashed her before, but ain't my girl. He said, when you done with that, he going back home in the airport. He get a phone call that he got a grape case. He's like, what? A grape case? What? The girl that saw him at the restaurant with the girl claimed rape on him. He beat the case and put her ass in jail. I said, thank God, son. Yo,
thank God.
Girls, women should.
But you know what? Tory not gonna be able to press charges against Meg. He can, but he gonna be looked at a certain type of way, and I hate that for him because it's like, you know, if he was found guilty, you know she was pressing charges against him.
Yeah.
But him being a man, he's gonna be looked at like, oh, you should just leave it alone and go. And I'm just like, no, I don't agree with that. Get your and I don't care how people feel about it. Get your fucking money. Yeah, like get your suing.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care.
Somebody gotta go to
F
jail.
that.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Cause
You just put you mess with my money for the last 2 years, my name for the last 2 years. You just what?
Somebody gotta
You
go
got
to
me
jail.
drugged for the last 2.
because
Pay
women
me.
will
gotta
get
pay.
a guy arrested for false rape allegations and nothing happens to her. They should put it in the law, and maybe in some states they have it, but it should be in all states that if a woman claimed rape wrongfully, like she lied, and proven
There
that she
should be
lied is proven,
repercussions.
her ass should go to jail too. That will make women less inclined to like lie.
Yeah.
It's still gonna happen. Don't get me
Agreed.
wrong, but they're gonna think, you know what?
They're gonna think twice
I
about
don't
it.
want to do 25 years myself. Come
Let
on.
me tell the truth,
I know
yeah.
he didn't grade me. I just next time I'm gonna get that drunk at all. I learned my lesson. I woke up with Fat Man Scoop. I'm upset. My bad. And that's it. I'm gonna use it. That's a funny name. That's why I like to use that name. But it's Fat Man Scoop.
Mr. C is a
Who?
Mr. C.
Yeah, yeah. I woke up Mr. C. Like, come on, man. Women can just scream whatever at you. I'm telling you, I hate that shit when women keep
A lot of
saying,
Negroes
I
died
was
from that
scared,
shit,
I was
bro.
scared. I was scared. I said, you were scared, but you wasn't scared to tell your brother you got smacked, right?
Bro,
And
fuck
he
getting
went and
locked
killed
up.
that nigga. You wasn't wrong, but
A lot of niggas got hung. A lot of niggas
back
got
in the
hung
day,
for
and
that
we got
shit,
mad
bro.
behind that.
Ain't no coming back from getting
The
hung,
same
bro.
logic happened with Emmett Till. You said earlier, Emmett Till.
Yeah.
The
that
same
shit
logic.
is crazy.
They believed a woman.
Yeah.
Automatically that and that little boy get killed. So now we're mad at that white woman who lied on an innocent black kid. Why are we still believing women just because they're women?
There's a feminist movement going on.
What happened with Junior in the Bronx?
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
shit.
He got stabbed up.
I feel like we mention that like
Overrated,
every
overrated,
podcast.
overrated.
And
Junior.
Till and Junior.
Could we have to? Could we have to, bro?
Every
You know why? You know
podcast,
why?
we be like, yo, man,
I'ma tell
you
you
see,
why.
that's just like what they did to Emmett Till.
You know why?
Compilation.
You know why?
We're gonna have a count bar how many times we broke up Emmett Till.
That's funny. Yo, hey, watch
See,
this, right?
you see, it's all about the anti-Semitism because of Emmett Till. You see what the lady did?
Watch it. The reason why,
It can't get no worse than death,
you
man.
know why? The reason why we bring up Emmett Till because everybody else bring up Emmett Till the wrong way. You know, meaning we gotta correct it and play the right proper system because
Yeah, 'cause that's what
y'all using
actually
Emmett Till a
happened.
lot
Like he's Jesus on the cross.
to get a point across that when people start bringing up Emmett Till with Breonna Taylor, that didn't make any sense. I said, why you bringing up Emmett Till with Breonna Taylor? That don't make sense. That makes no sense at all. Like one innocent kid got killed over racism shit. Breonna Taylor got killed over some drug shit. You can't correlate the two. But BLM and Massa and them dudes did that shit. I mean, this shit is stupid. And people say, yeah, that's true. Y'all
No
idiots.
comparison.
So now why use up the Emmett Till thing? Because I'm trying to drive a point home
yeah,
that
subject.
it's exactly the same.
And
But
that-
we hated that when it happened to him.
And that was a horrible way to go out.
They tortured this man.
A horrible
The
way to
boy.
go out. Yeah, bro.
So my thing is,
How old was he? Like 14?
Yeah, 14. So I'm like, yo, I'm bringing it up to drive it home because I bring him up for everything else. How about bring it up in a proper context? There's a bunch of people in the hood, women-wise, are screaming false shit and getting brothers head bust and killed. And y'all say, I'm mad at that white girl for lying on that little boy, got him killed. You're the same person as the white woman. You're the same person. You lied too. Now Raheem is dead.
From Juice. Yeah, the light skinned dude from Juice.
Nah, not my nigga Rah.
You're right. Raheem got shot right in his chest, right?
Yeah.
By Tupac.
Yeah, because that was the system.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly. It's sister. Okay,
sister.
that's the thing. Cause you know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. Because
I was set up.
yeah.
like I'm telling you, man, like Sandra Bland, like what?
Yeah. You be like, yo, see, that's just like George Floyd. Like, how?
Tupac. No lie, I ain't gonna front. Different topic. Another side note. On that scene when Juice, when Tupac shot Raheem, ain't people had 2 guns on him? Ain't noticed that? What? It made a mistake. Coming to over 1 gun, the main gun they bought to rob
The revolver, yeah.
rob old man Quelaz and
Yeah.
Radamas.
That's the 5-shot.
But
The fire shooter.
they argue
yeah.
over that 1 gun, but that same scene look close. He have 2 guns on him.
I ain't see
I
that.
said, he got a gun on his hip. It made a mistake. Cause that's a gun he put in the cabinet. Like, yo, hold on, y'all. Cut. Hold on.
Yeah, that's some
The other
back in the
one.
days cheap shit.
Left it on him. Like, oh shit, cut that. We ain't gonna
We
see
can't.
it.
We can't. Yeah, we
But
can't.
now we're in the
win.
Zoom era. Pause it. That's another gun. He got 2 guns on him, man.
Technology, man.
So what's your
Yosemite Sam.
anything you want to talk about? Go ahead. Yo,
Because Yosemite Sam is like the ultimate racist. Like, bah, dance, nigga, dance.
You got to. You got to.
Yo, he is short
Start
like
shooting.
Tory.
Yeah.
That could have been Tory.
Hold on.
the
Did
whole
Tory
time.
have a? He had a video like that. He was doing the Millie Rock with guns and shit, and shooting at the same
They brought
time.
that up in court too.
Yeah.
Oh, they tried to use that against him.
They
Yeah.
said that was one of the things they were going to try to use if he testified. They were getting a list of things together that they were.
Yo, you know what's funny how they ended that? It's like, well, if you believe Meg, then you know Tory shot her. And that was it.
what's that?
Wow.
If you believe Meg, then you know Tory shot her. That's how they ended it.
You serious, son?
And it was so stupid. She was just like,
Hold
well,
on,
if you
did y'all-
believe Meg, then this case is over.
So Meg just can't lie? So she was caught in a lie 3 times in the first day. Like, yeah, so she can't ever lie. So like, yeah, they don't sit, son. She said, I never slept with Tory. They said, now her own team confirmed she slept with Tory. I said, what? I'm like, that don't make sense.
It was
Hold on,
like
I
tricks and
want to say
everything.
something real quick. The hat and the dreads is like giving me a Takeoff vibe, right? So did y'all get a chance to speak about that Takeoff situation?
What happened with him?
Where his own people allegedly killed him?
Nah,
I haven't got a
ain't-
chance to look into that yet, so I
I
can't
said,
comment.
oh
on
my.
Yeah, we could say
That's why I said
that.
allegedly.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't
yeah.
say, and it's like another brother
I was gonna say.
gone.
But you see the news, they first had got the guy.
I heard that was fake though. They released him.
Nah, he's getting. I'm gonna tell you what's funny with that. He's getting an investigator to look into the situation to prove that he didn't kill Takeoff.
All right.
Which is weird as. And he can't contact the Prince family or Takeoff family or anybody.
That's crazy.
Rapito.
Rapid.
Rapito.
Wrap it up.
All right.
So all in all, women lie, niggas lie. That's it. Ain't nobody shit.
Thank you.
That's it.
Because this whole thing,
Women
women
lie,
is
niggas
a
lie.
one-sided sex thing. You just say,
Men
don't believe
lie.
nobody, just believe facts. That's it. That's all I got to say. Well, we'll wrap it up? We'll wrap it up. That's true.
The numbers don't lie.
All right, y'all, listen, man. You're not a host.
How do it?
All right, go ahead. Wrap it up.
Wait, matter of fact, where your permission, sir?
I need permission, sir. Dab high five me, man. What you talking about? He tagged me in. What you talking about?
No,
High five.
your girl, nigga.
Your girl.
He said like this. Substitute.
Now your
Your
girl.
girl, nigga.
What you mean?
We was on the phone.
Just now?
He said, yo, you got permission to come downstairs? And
Yo.
he said, all right, y'all, listen, man.
Yo.
It's a wrap. We out. That's all I'm going to say.
Yo. Jersey.